Ndị be anyị ekene m unu ọzọ n'ụbọchị uhuruchi tata bụ 24th of December 2023. Anyị si nụ daalụ niile nnukwu si na-esoro anyị n'ihe anyị na-eme n'ilu akwụkwọ maka na ọ bụ nkwa ikwedo na ege na-enye n'update ihe ọbụla na-eme na Eastern Region ege na-enye unu ege na-drop ya na Eastern News 24. Dịka o si dị, anyị were ozi eweta elu unu unu ya ga ya bụ ife. Achọrọ m ka anyị ka mmọnwụ n'elu mmọnwụ, unu ya ga ya bụ ife ọfụma all from the office of BIAFRA Prime Minister ka onye isi bụ Mazi Simon Ekpa wetara ya bụ ife. O wegasi ife okwu dị iche iche n'iru akwụkwọ olili nne, ma dịka anyị si kwu na ya chọrọ ịka mmọnwụ n'elu mmọnwụ. So gee ya bụ ife, ị ga-esi drop all your own comment ife ichelụ n'ụdị nke gị gbasịta maka ife BIAFRA Prime Minister kwuru n'iru akwụkwọ. Alright, over to you, sir.
Pain in the ass of whoever that has tampered with the security, with the freedom of my people. Now you understand why I'm doing what I'm doing. And if you think that you are going to force me to step down on what I'm doing, my brother, I said I am nurtured in Finland. And I want to play it again for you to understand. That is what we call the value system. The value system.
Whether it's going to approve or not. We understood from the Secretary General of NATO that maybe now there will be separate tracks. Do you expect to join NATO separately, or are you committed to trying to join it together with Sweden?
When the war started 24th of February last year, and now we're heading towards very sad anniversary, 1 year anniversary of the war just next week, it was obvious that Finland will join NATO. It was obvious at the same day when Russia attacked Ukraine. The Finnish mindset, the most important thing for Finnish people is to make sure that we are independent.
The most important thing for Finnish people is that we are independent.
Secure.
We are secure.
We have a sovereign country.
We have a sovereign country where we can make our own decision.
Make our own decisions. This is the number one issue for Finnish people.
Do you understand that? And this particular Finnish people way of thinking have entered me, and I want to use it to save my own people.
And when Russia, our neighbor, attacked another neighbor, Ukraine, it was obvious that Finland will join NATO, because that's the line, that's the only line that Russia wouldn't cross. So
are you hearing that? I want to take this back again, because you need to know that we are not thinking the same.
Finland will join NATO. It was obvious at the same day when Russia attacked Ukraine. Means that the most important thing for Finnish people is to make sure that we are independent, we are secure, we have a sovereign country, we can make our own decisions. This is the number one issue for Finnish people. And when Russia, our neighbor, attacked another neighbor, Ukraine, it was obvious that Finland will join NATO, because that's the line, that's the only line that Russia wouldn't cross. So it's to do with our security, it's to do with peace. It's an act of peace for Finland to join NATO. We have sent very clear message. We want to join together with Sweden at the same time. It's not only because we are good neighbors and good partners. It's also to do with very concrete matters. The security planning of NATO in the whole north. It's in interest of us, but it's also in the interest of NATO that Finland and Sweden will join simultaneously. And we have sent very clear signal and very clear message to Turkey and also to Hungary, that hasn't ratified yet, that we want to enter NATO together, and this is in the interest of everyone.
So you see, this is what civilization is all about. As I am here now, lecturing you, creating this awareness to understand why Simon Ekpa is doing what he's doing, the caliphate, the representative of the caliphate called Garoba, Adamu Garoba, was on Russia TV, you know, because you know that it's like the TV is they are working together. There was a Russia TV demanding the arrest of Simon Ekpa. Demanding arrest of Simon Ekpa for fighting for this right. You know, the Fulani man, the terrorist representative in Nigeria called Adamu Garba, was on RT, Russia TV, demanding the arrest of Simon Ekpa, you know, from Russia TV. You know, I just see that he posted it on his Facebook page, you know, saying that, he said that I was on Russia TV to discuss on the threat of election disruption in the southeast by terrorist Simon Ekpa. He is the one that is a terrorist. And I used the opportunity to further demand for the EKPA arrest. This is somebody who is in Nigeria funding terrorism, funding the invasion of our land, and turn around and go to the Russian TV, you know, because they have access there. You know, they give them money, you know, freely. They have access to go to the Russian TV to broadcast and make their nonsense announcement. But here, we are discussing civilization. We're discussing freedom. We're discussing value system, which these people in Nigeria don't know. They don't know what is value. They don't know what is value system. And we are bringing it to our own nation. We want to live like them. We want to be better than these people. And we are not going back.
The Nigerian Ministry of Foreign Affairs on Tuesday summoned the Finnish ambassador to Nigeria, Lena Filbaninian, over Simon Ekpa's latest remarks to obstruct the 2023 general election in southeast Nigeria. The ministry, who spoke through its representative, Zubairu Dada, called on the Finnish ambassador to stop Ekpa from inciting violence in Nigeria from Finland with regards to the upcoming general elections. In the statement, which read in part, Dada said, "We have had some time to ensure that we arrest the situation, but it appears the situation is getting out of hand, and we are saying enough is enough. We should let you know, in very strong terms, that it is high time you really back Nigeria with the quest that something is done immediately because it threatens the forthcoming elections." Zubairu Dada further stated that the threat that Simon Ekpa posed toward the upcoming election is very high due to the large number of supporters he commands in Nigeria. This, in essence, is why we thought it was important for us to have the discussion with you so as to let you know our concerns and the displeasure of the governments of Nigeria and the people of Nigeria on this very unhealthy development. While alluding to the fears and concern raised by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Nigeria against activities of Simon Ekpa, the Finnish ambassador to Nigeria said, "This is an issue we have been discussing. We share the concerns, we have discussed the matter, and as I mentioned, our law enforcement agencies are in touch and are cooperating. Also, is a double citizen as far as I know of Nigeria and Finland, and is therefore, as you rightly said, protected and safe and sound in his home in Finland. But we have to take his rights into consideration as well. So everything has to obviously be done according to Finnish legislation, which has very strong protections for freedom of speech."
And while this was going on, this is what we get the Nigeria state due to
Nigeria on a daily basis witness the impunity which is so-called Fulani herdsmen extremists who share an ethnic and religious identity with President Buhari and the Fulani elite, which now dominates all key institutions in Nigeria.
To open an investigation specifically into the wide-scale and systematic killing of the civilian population, and most notably targeting the indigenous people of Biafra.
Clear that now
this was going on. This is what the Ohaneze, the corrupt and criminal Ohaneze is doing. Sit-at-home order. Ohaneze increased bounty on Simon Ekpa from $50,000 to $100,000. This is what they are doing. When I am fighting for the freedom of my people, when I am fighting to protect the life and properties of my people, those who are hell-bent and their only interest is to make money and how to loot the money and enrich themselves, and they don't care about the The atrocities that the Nigerian state is committing against our people, they don't care anything, they don't care about them. The only thing they care is to conduct election so that they can have appointment, so that they can become ministers, so that they can be intimidating the people with their military and convoy, so that they will begin to order military invasion of villages. This is what they do. And yet, they are walking freely in Biafra land. Do you understand the wickedness of the people? But you see, when the revolution comes, it is going to wipe away all these evil people in our land. And the revolution is coming. It is going to start. And you see that the revolution is already there. I want you all to listen and let us continue.
No change then, even if some country wants to
change.
hold up.
Of course, we cannot influence and affect how some country would ratify. It's their decision. But our message is that we are willing to join, and we prefer and want to join together.
Mm-hmm. You see, it is the same thing when you notice that you are under threat. You try to prevent it, okay? Our own is that we are already in the threat. We have found ourselves in the web of this threat, and we want to exit. And the only way to exit from this particular doom that is coming is by referendum or by forceful exit through declaration. And Biafra people are ready to do that. So I want you to understand that our fight is genuine and we are not going to back down. In addition to all the things I have said today, remember that European Union have said that Russia have violated all the laws, and I want to also draw similarity to the Nigerian state, how Nigerian state have violated their own laws and also their own promise made immediately after the Biafra Nigeria genocidal war. And I want you to listen to how this war and how this promise were violated against the Biafra people.
The tragic chapter of violence is just ended. We are at the dawn of national reconciliation. Once again, we have an opportunity to build a new nation.
But we have Colonel Obasanjo, who is the commander of 3 Marine Commando, who have been able to capture a number of senior secessionist officers, and he had brought them to Lagos to see us in order to let us have the acceptance of the spirit of one Nigeria.
And I would like, therefore, to take this opportunity to say that I, Major General Philip Effiong, officer administering the government of the Republic of Biafra, now wish to make the following declaration: that the Republic of Biafra hereby ceases to exist.
Hello.
Your Excellency.
Glad to see you again.
My pleasure.
How are you?
Very well indeed.
Glad to see you again. Thank you.
Patrick Amadi.
How are you?
Excellency.
Glad to see you again.
Thank you very much.
Glad to see you again.
It's an experience.
Honestly.
Now, I want you to understand that he said that I have started the process of reconciliation. That never happened. Nigeria betrayed that particular, violated that particular promise.
The tragic chapter of violence is just ended. We are at the dawn of national reconciliation.
They are at the dawn of national reconciliation. National reconciliation never happened till today. They have killed us in millions. And we are now saying that we cannot continue to watch you kill us again, and we must not validate you again this year. Over 60 years, you said you are on the national reconciliation, yet you deploy military to our land to bomb us and kill us. And we are saying we will not validate you again. We are ready to fight once and for all, and we'll fight again and again. Because this time around, there is social media. And social media is making the huge difference. Because the social media, without the social media, Finland will not be talking what they are talking today. Without the social media, Europe will not be hearing what they are hearing today. In the 60s, when you were killing us, nobody knew what was going on. You made a blockade, connived with the British government to starve Biafra people to death. And millions of children were dying, and nobody knew what was going on. Today, we are here with social media, and we have exposed your impunity, your criminality to the world, and the world have come to know you. They know how you sponsor terrorism. They know how you blackmail us by coming out to kill people during our sit at home and blame it on us. And yet, it did not stop us from still ordering the sit at home that we have been ordering every day. So on this note, we are going to bring the broadcast to an end, and we are going to receive call. So if you receive call, that we open the line, you can call us and give us your opinion or feedback on the broadcast and the exposition or the analysis we have done today, drawing comparison with the Ukraine crisis and from the Munich Security Conference in Germany. Thank you very much. And the phone number and the phone line is open for your call. And this calling is going to last for the next 30 minutes or so, and we call it a day. Thank you very much. 1 minute per person. And we move. You're welcome.
You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we are making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important.
I want you to understand that today it is very, very clear that the criminals that have been expelled, betrayed Biafra to the highest. They betrayed Onyendu to the highest. You can imagine where the criminal called Emma had the opportunity to tell Finnish journalists about Biafra, to tell Finnish journalists about the plight of Mazi, to tell Finnish journalists why Biafra people are sitting at home every Monday. He left that and started blackmailing Simon Ekpa, that Simon Ekpa is not IPOB member. Simon Ekpa is not this. Simon Ekpa is not that. They have told Simon Ekpa to go and open his own movement because it is entrepreneurship to them. That career. They have told Simon Ekpa to go and open his own movement. Simon Ekpa did not listen and all that. And he thought that after saying that, the Finnish journalists will begin to blackmail me with it. No, they draw a conclusion from that. It didn't affect me. Okay? They draw a conclusion. They say that the position of Simon Ekpa is not clear. But what they know is that Biafrans listening to Simon Ekpa. So who do you do? You are a failure. You have failed. I have defeated all of you since 1.5 years, and I will continue to defeat you anywhere, any day, anytime. And you people have been defeated and you can never rise up again. Yet, because of that, I have released the memo. The memo I released, which was a memo of Onyendu, forbidding you people from responding to me. But what did you do? They were responding and attacking me and blackmailing me just to show the hatred for Onyendu. And today, this is where we are. Onyendu say, you are forbidden from responding to Simon Ekpa, no matter what. It is still the number 1 in the commandment. The commandment of Onyendu, number 1 commandment, do not respond to Simon Ekpa, no matter what. Did you obey it? No. You have betrayed Onyendu, but Onyendu have defeated all of you in us. In us, he has defeated all of you. You are all unbelievable. You slander my name, called me names, call me all manner of names. That thing in Finland, nobody. This one. This one, that one. No, Alero Okoro, that number 11 is irrelevant. It's completely irrelevant. So that's why it is covered. So forget it. If it is something very important, of course, I cannot hide it. It is not important. It is irrelevant. It is very, very irrelevant. So that's why it is covered. It's irrelevant. If it is something that will help the struggle, I will make it public, of course. So now the reason why I make the number 1 public is because this idiot, instead of talking about Biafra, he went and started talking about Simon Ekpa. Somebody traveled all the way from Finland to come to Biafra land for fact finding. This guy have opportunity to tell Biafra problem. He begin to talk about Simon Ekpa, how Simon Ekpa is not an happy millionaire. Welcome to the program. Hello? Hello? Let me connect. You're welcome to the program. Please, can you listen to the phone, please?
Hello, Simon. Good evening.
Good evening from here. Go ahead, please.
Yeah. Yes, please. Very quickly. Thank you, man. You are a strong man. I remove my cap for you, and I pray for you every time. Anyway, very quickly. It is just astonishing how our people could be so mean. A people that have been killed for 60 years.
Yes.
Now, I remember since 2011, hundreds of thousands of our people have been killed in the north. I'm sure that every Igbo man has, in one way or another, been affected by the killing that have gone on over the years.
Yes.
And these people brought the killing to our land. From issues or to Ihamufu to Abakaliki to Olu to everywhere.
Yes.
And just within few months, the people who say they want to vote Obi, they have all forgotten all this.
Completely.
They have forgotten all this. Now, you joined IPOB when? 2019. Now, I remember, people have just forgotten that Nnamdi Kanu launched ESN just about a year. I can't remember the exact day he launched ESN. But before he launched ESN, IPOB was a non-violent organization.
Yes.
They were just carrying flags, marching on the street.
And they were getting killed.
Hundreds of people were massacred at Onisha. Just carrying ordinary flag. Simon Ekpa was not there. There was no ESN. IPOB was not, violent. And at our back, where people were praying, even at Onisha, the soldiers went into the church where people were praying at Onisha
and
massacred people.
Yes.
Simon, do you know, during the massacre at Onisha, do you know that the soldiers were also carrying acid? There was a guy I personally sent this guy 50,000 naira when I saw a video, video of this guy on Facebook. Do you know that the soldiers shot this guy at Onisha? The guy fell into the gutter. They carried acid and poured on this guy. Do you know what? The flesh in the entire leg of this guy got, in fact, disappeared. You could only see the vein. I have never seen such thing in my life. I have never seen such. Now, these were the atrocity soldiers, and our people, they have not even. It's so shocking that even IPOB members could forget all this.
Sorry.
Anyway, I'm not going to go far, but I only want to remind our people. I tell people, I say, God forbid that Simon fails. God forbid that this journey, that we don't get to where we're going to. Because it's just, it's better imagined. It's just better imagine what were before our people. But I pray and I hope that God will continue to strengthen you and we will surely get there. So, but it is good, Simon, finally, please, you always remind them when they are shouting about sit at home. The reason sit at home was imbibed was because when our people do peaceful protest, they get massacred. And sit at home wasn't bad because it saves lives. That's why people were asked to sit at home, because people get killed when they come out. And even now that you order sit at home because you want to save life, they still kill people. Exactly. Now, when people were killed at Onisha, was there any election? There was no election.
Yes.
Simon, let me stop here and give other people a chance.
Thank you.
I want to thank you, my brother, and I pray that God continue to strengthen you.
Amen. Amen. Thank you very much for that wonderful contribution. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Bye-bye.
All right, we'll continue, and we want reasonable comments like this. Very important. You're welcome to the program. Hello. You're welcome to the program. Hello. 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 Right, he's not caught talking. Good evening and welcome to the program.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mazi.
Yes.
I just want to commend you and to tell you to increase the tempo.
Thank you.
Continue with what you are doing. I just listened to Adamu interview with anger. And if you look at the piece of journalism that they are doing, you will see checkmate.
Yes.
During the interview, they were playing a video of the currency protest.
Yes, yes. Let them continue. We know.
Trying to use it. Yes. They are trying to use that protest as if it was incitement from IPOB.
Yes.
So you see the deception of what is going on.
Yeah, let them continue.
I think what is about to happen now is about Russia wants to use their fight with Ukraine to attack other European countries to say, oh, they are this. So I think they are taking sides here.
Well, we are going to see how it goes. Let them continue now.
Yes, the whole world is watching. Look, imagine them interviewing a terrorist. They didn't check the background of Adamu.
Yes.
Adamu is a man that openly said Boko Haram are freedom fighters of the North.
Yes.
Adamu is the one that tweeted in support of the lynching of a Christian
girl. Yes, yes.
That's the man they are interviewing. Terrorist.
That's why they banned the RT in Europe now.
Yes, a terrorist calling a freedom fighter a terrorist. Can you imagine that?
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you. All right. Yes, it is getting interesting now because they were joking. They thought we were joking before. Now they are not running kata going from one television to another to demand the Simon Ekpa arrest. I didn't see it coming. I thought that we were saying that we are just social media noisemakers. It is no longer social media, right? Hello? It is no longer social media noise making. Hello?
Hello?
You're welcome to the program.
Mazi Simon.
No.
This is Marshall. Okay, like.
Yes, go ahead.
Like the last speaker said, you need to increase the tempo. But I want to make a comment about this Lima Powerless. What he did is beyond sabotage.
Yes.
It is beyond abomination. And it could be likened to an act of treason against his people.
Yes.
You understand? I want to tell you, Mazi Simon, that this kind of behavior, I don't know what you think.
Well, don't go there yet. Don't go there yet. We are now, this whole discussion now is, is at the highest level. So we have to be very reasonable. You understand? But okay. When we go to that road, we will cross it.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you.
So what I'm equally saying here is that you understand, I equally saw his post in Bangkok, and that's when he came out again. Was a direct indictment of autopilots.
Yes.
And this kind of thing should not be happening.
Yes.
You understand? And that is why I like what you are doing today. You know, so we need to equally double the aggression in truncating.
Of course, of course. They should watch us. They should watch us. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yes.
While they are saying it's online country, they are running mad. It's no longer online country, Alenora. It's no longer online country. They are going to Russian news now to talk about it. I was thinking that they say Biafra is online country. I did not know that. I don't know when we graduated from online country to the reality, become a real country, because this one that they are going to Russia. All right, welcome to the program.
Hello.
Hello.
Good evening, Simon Ekpa.
Good evening from you.
Angel, I'm calling from London.
You're welcome.
And I just wanted to comment, but first of all, I want to say thank you for what you're doing. Thank you for your faithfulness and diligence.
Thank you.
Thank you for taking us through.
Thank you.
We saw the list today, and I was saying we would not reinstate those that have betrayed us, because we cannot allow the rotten apple inside the good basket that we will be taking into our new nation. So if they have betrayed us on this journey, we're only merciful not to ask to take their life, because we're not God. But we do not want them in our midst. So we will disobey Onyendu and we will not reinstate them. They must go. For peace to reign and for you to take us through peacefully and successfully.
Yes, sir.
And I want to say good evening to all my dear fans family. Thank you for all of us listening to Simon Ekpa and knowing where we are going and what we truly want in life.
Yes.
No more going back. This is it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. That's a very straight one. We continue. People are getting the message now. You know, you see, only the truth will stand the test of time. The time for lies, you can't lie, and you cannot continue to lie all the time and continue to deceive people. One day, your lies will end, and today, the lies of the criminals have ended, and the truth is out. The truth is here. The truth is here. You're welcome to the program. Hello.
Hello.
You're welcome to the program.
Yes. My name is Timothy from Atlanta, US.
All right.
I'm talking to Simon Ekpa.
You're talking to Simon Ekpa. Go ahead.
Okay. Hi, Mr. Simon. I want to thank you very much for all you do.
Thank you.
God will bless you and reward you as we look forward to the weekend when we become a new nation.
Yes.
I spoke to some of my brothers in last week. Is it the live program?
It's a live program, yes.
Okay, what I'm still not listening to for what I'm hearing from you.
Yeah, because it's a little bit probably some kind of delay. So don't look at the television. Talk to me on the phone.
Okay. What I understand is that the information is not well, rooted in this. Guys, they also plan to come out to vote. Obviously, they have not had the reason why they should not come out to vote.
You tell them the reason. Now, if they have not had the reason, you tell them the reason. That is why we are spreading the message. It is not just about me. So if you have the opportunity to talk to people and they don't know the reason, you tell them the reason, and they will pass the information to other people as well.
I do. They have no idea that the reason why they should come to vote is that they cannot define the government.
Yes.
This guy was saying that no one understands the reason why. But when it comes to vote on that very day, he's supporting Nigerian government. And I was
anyway, so I am yes, and I am asking our media team to make jingle immediately, to release jingle immediately. We need a jingle for this no election and the demand for referendum and no election in Biafra land. We need a jingle. We need jingle for the sit at home. We need that jingle to release tomorrow. Media team, please take note. Yeah, they don't. These are people that doesn't have brain. Just forget about them. They know that nobody is coming out from the 23rd in Biafra land. So we gave them 2 days ahead of time. All right. You're welcome to the program. Hello. You're welcome to the program.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening from here.
Yes, sir. It is my first time of greeting you. Thank you for getting me on the line today.
You're welcome.
My name is Frank Schofield.
Okay.
I'm calling from Ghana.
You're welcome.
Hello, can you hear me, sir?
I can hear you. Go ahead. Talk to the phone.
Okay. Sir, I want to appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for the good work you have been doing for us.
Thank you.
You have done so much. You have really motivated some of us who think or who believe, who felt we have lost it completely. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
I just tried today to see if I can get you on the line. And I am so much happy for what you have done. My community, from my mom place, we had a boundary with the Amuku, and a lot has happened within those areas. We're under Eastern North local government, Level State, and a lot of things have happened within our area. Nobody is speaking for us. But thank God for your arrival. You have saved a lot of lives, a lot of future for us.
Thank you.
And really, we appreciate all your good work.
We thank God.
We are standing by you, sir. Whatever it will cost us, I've told them within my own locality, I've told them whatever is going to cost us, we personally make sure we earn our freedom. I am ready for it.
That only none we bomb again. Kunus Nesolai, Emania evening tea. Kaina boya ayemego morning tea. And Kediki be a bo in the Gunia beef. I say no simegania color 1 year. I'll keep you with the kick but stomach. I be fair be from Prime Minister when you rock. Can you with the kick no dink again? Like if you the kick drop all on the commission below. Also the key be abo Chetaquania Eastern News 24. I snow to the Nubozia do Kemba. As well as someone stay safe, neighbor Bonino. Kemesiano, Umibo. Dalon Nine, Bomajibiri, Kemesian.